Hey everyone, just want to say hi and tell you that I'm out camping this weekend. Just felt the urge to go camping. We finally got some nice spring weather and I couldn't stay indoors anymore. So I came out to Kamloops Island just to do a little camping and to do a little hiking along the river. The water level's really low, and I keep hoping, I come out every year at this time and walk the riverbanks looking for that epic trackway that I haven't found yet. But I'm hopeful that maybe one day I'll find it. But I am in the process of making our number 10 Bigfoot of Stevens County report. And if you guys are ever curious on where all my reports are coming from, I'll show you. This binder, see, nice and thick. This is 2 of 3 binders that I have that look just like this. All this is just one Bigfoot report after another. I've been doing this, I'm now in my 6th year of looking for Bigfoot here in our neck of the woods. And I've collected tons of reports. I mean, tons. I mean, I could just make video after video of just reports. And it's amazing how many stories are coming out of this area. I mean, I've collected stories from the early 40s, 50s, all the way up to just, 2 weeks ago. I'm just amazed that there's not more people investigating Bigfoot here in our neck of the woods of eastern Washington. It just blows my mind. For example, I mean, I'm here at Kamloops Island, which is just, just a basic little tiny little campground. And right over, I mean, literally, I can see Highway 395. And there's Bigfoot reports just right up this highway. I mean, several of them. Here, I'll show you. So that's Highway 395. If you travel about 30-40 miles up that road, you'll run right into Canada. Like I was saying, there are so many reports from this area. For example, one lady back in 1969, in the spring of 1969, she was driving back home. I think she lived in Orient. She was just leaving Kettle Falls, hit this highway around 10-11 o'clock at night, and was driving up it, and she claimed that there was 2 large, she's estimated about 7 foot tall, very heavy set Bigfoots running in front of her car across the road and up the embankment. And that was back in 1969. Now let me take you to the other side of the campground and show the other spot. Now I'm on the other side of the campground, and straight out there is another highway, and just a few miles up that road across the water, well, is Bazburg, Washington. If you're not familiar with Bazburg, back in 1969, the famous Bigfoot, the crippled Bigfoot tracks were found. You probably saw some of those in those retro 70s Bigfoot documentaries. And that was shot, and found just right up the road there. And Bazburg is kind of like our Bluff Creek up here in eastern Washington. We had a lot of researchers up here, including Ivan Marks. Even Roger Patterson came up to investigate this trackway. And it's kind of cool knowing that I only live about 45 minutes from Bazburg. And there's still reports coming out of Bazburg to this day. Rich history of Bigfoot here. There's even one report in from 1969 as well. In April, husband and wife were woken up in their house, and they lived right between Bazburg and Northport. And they reported hearing their trash cans being knocked around. Feared it was like maybe a bear or raccoons getting in their trash again. They looked out their window and they described seeing a large, dark, upright figure, completely covered in hair, just ripping through their trash. The husband wanted a closer look, so he went to the front door and turned on the porch light as the wife was still looking out the window. And as soon as he tried to open the door, she said the Bigfoot just turned and just took off into the darkness. That was back in 1969 as well. It's amazing how many stories are out there that people have never shared with anyone. I mean, old family stories that have been passed down from generation to generation. There's a lot of stories out there that I still can't get people to talk about. But I'm very thankful for the ones who have opened up to me and trusted me with their stories. So I would personally like to thank everybody. Everyone who has shared their stories, sighting accounts with me on Facebook or YouTube, and just the people I bump in on the streets. If it wasn't for you guys, I wouldn't have reports. You know, if I didn't have reports, I wouldn't have the first clue where to go search for these things. You guys are a big part of this, and I just want to say thank you so much that you trusted me and you shared your encounters, your locations, and I'd be absolutely nowhere without you guys. So I want to say thank you very much. And well, my search will continue, and hopefully the reports will keep coming in. And just can't say it enough. Thank you very much for everything. Hope you have a good day.